My name's Nicole.
My name is Zane.
We have Zaylee. She's our firstborn. She's brave, she's driven, she's determined, and she's just a blessing to our family.
I feel like she's just the heartbeat of our family. She keeps us going, she keeps us laughing, keeps us with a positive attitude.
And we have our baby boy, Xavier. He's 2, so they're 5 years apart, and Zaylee loves being a big sister to him. She's very loving, looks after him. Zaylee was born a healthy, beautiful baby. She came out just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She had a head full of beautiful black hair. She was born with hearing loss.
I'm not gonna lie, I was in denial. I didn't think it was true. Well, maybe over time, like, she'll start to hear and, it's just a little temporary thing, and just finding out like it's a permanent thing. It was like a culture shock, and it did kind of shock our world.
It was overwhelming and shocking. We don't have anybody in our family with hearing loss on either side that we know of. I wanted to know why or how.
Just had to keep her the main thing, if anything, and that's just what kept us motivated.
When Zaylee was diagnosed with hearing loss, it took us by surprise. We wasn't sure what to expect, and the hardest thing was when we learned was, if you can't hear, you can't talk. And that was my biggest fear, was that I wanted my granddaughter to be able to talk to me.
So we took her to Hearts for Hearing, and at the age of 2, it was right after her 2nd birthday is when we discovered that it had declined, her hearing. And it was enough to get fitted for hearing aids. Hearts for Hearing, they were so great. I mean, they fitted her immediately, proactive, just on it. So she got her hearing aids and then had us going in for testing. That's when they discovered that it declined even more. And I'm just like, I'll never forget. He was so sweet. I just remember holding her, and he came in and he said, "I'm sorry, but she failed, like, it's declining really fast. What are you telling me?" And he was like, "You guys have to make a decision. You want her to hear, or do you want to do sign language? Let's get her, ready for the appointments needed for cochlears." And I'm like, "Let's do it. I want to do whatever is needed so she can have access to sound." But surgery went well. She got fitted. Shortly after, like 6 months after that, she got her 2nd cochlear. And she just took off. She was up and running the next day. We were having to tell her to stop and sit down and relax. And I still remember Jessica saying, "It's gonna be a snowball effect." And in that moment, I was just like, what is she talking about? But I'm like, okay. And she was right. It starts out so small, like tiny, and then it just gets gradually bigger and bigger and bigger. And now Zaylee just doesn't stop talking. So.
And to be honest with you, she doesn't even seems as if she has a hearing loss, because she's just an exciting kid.
She's come a long ways, and we're just here kind of to support her. Let her know we love her, and whatever it takes to make her journey be successful.
She's just such an inspiration to us and everyone around her. We just have a family that is going to step up, step in where it's needed, because we all want Zaylee to be successful.
She talks perfectly. She understands. And we just, like I said, we just love her to death, and I wouldn't do anything differently.
Hearts for Hearing, they're like our second family. I don't know where I would be without them. Like, they are genuine, they are kind.
To see how she's progressed to where she is now, it's a blessing that someone took the time to care as much as we love her, and someone else loves her the same way.
We all had to be patient. This tested everybody's patience, to be honest with you, and we really couldn't do it without them, and we really deeply appreciate them.
Thank you, everybody.